Willie D Live.
What's up, family? The wife of slain UnitedHealthare insurance CEO Brian Thompson says he had been receiving death threats before his shocking assassination on the streets of New York City. In a phone conversation with NBC News read out by the anchor, Paulette Thompson said there had been some threats, basically. I don't know. A lack of coverage? I don't know details. I just know that he said there were some people that had been threatening him. Law enforcement sources said there is no official record of any threats being reported by Brian or any other UnitedHealthare executives. Chillingly, 12 hours after Brian's early morning murder Wednesday, someone made a bomb threat targeting his Minnesota house. A bomb squad was dispatched, but they didn't find any explosive device. The bomb squad also went to Paulette's home, which is just a few blocks away. Brian and Paulette had been separated for years, but lived close to each other. They have 2 boys, one a minor. For the time being, sources says that the Minnetonka police have been stationed at UnitedHealthare's headquarters in Minnesota, wrapping up patrols around the company's other offices in the area. They're also in close contact with the UnitedHealthare security. Despite their separation, Paulette seemed to be fond of Brian. Check out her statement. We are shattered to hear about the senseless killing of our beloved Brian. Brian was an incredibly loving, generous, talented man who truly lived to the fullest and touched so many lives. More importantly, Brian was an incredibly loving father to our 2 sons and will be greatly missed. Anybody think that's a little odd that she would just come out with a statement that fast? She actually made a statement in about an hour after he was announced dead. Too soon? Some people say, well, you can't tell people how to grieve. People grieve differently, Now, I'm just saying, I'm just thinking, a normal person would probably fall back before issuing a statement to that extent. Just kind of fall back and process the whole thing. This is devastating news. The father of your 2 sons is murdered in cold blood, and you drop a statement within an hour? It seemed like to me you fall back and try to process it first. I don't talk to nobody. Let me get my lawyers in here so we can come up with a plan. My lawyers, my advisors, my confidants, my family, the people that I trust. Let me get them, let me surround myself with my tribe first and try to figure this thing out. Let me try to process this thing. What the hell is going on? Give me a thumbs up, fam, if you think the wife might be connected to this. Thumbs down if you say, no, man, leave that alone, Willie D, man. It's a grieving wife, man. You're going too far. You tripping. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. I don't know, fam. I just can't. I just don't think this is just a simple case of someone being denied health care coverage. When Paulette was being interviewed, she offered a motive. She said, I don't know, a lack of coverage? Family, I'm just always suspicious when someone who might be considered a person of interest or suspect offers a motive immediately. I don't know. Somebody got killed. You ask me what happened. If I really don't know, I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm not offering a motive. If I'm really pretty sure, I'll say, yeah, I think it could be this. And I'm going to give you a reason why I think that's the reason. Now, she said that Brian did not tell her who's after him or even why. He just said that he was being threatened by some people. Family. Ladies, come on in with me. Come on, ladies. I know y'all can relate to this. Your man is concerned that his life is in jeopardy. He comes to you and say, baby, I think somebody's trying to kill me. You ain't gonna ask, who, baby, who trying to kill us? Because you know if they can get to him, they can get to you. So you need to know so you can protect yourself too. Like, who trying to kill you, man? Who? Why? Why did somebody, what did you do? That's the first thing, y'all ladies, if y'all just be blaming us, what'd you do? What did you do? Not what did they do, or what did you do? Y'all want to know, what did you do? Why she didn't ask that question? If somebody was really trying to kill him, what did you do? Why is somebody trying to kill you? She just said, Brian is a good guy. He's a good guy. By all accounts, Brian was a loving father, a good person to be around. He was generous. Why would anybody want to kill Brian? Let's go with the narrative that perhaps it was a disgruntled customer who could not get their benefits out of UnitedHealthare, and they wanted to take it out on the guy at the top. Okay, let's go with that narrative. If that's the case, I am very surprised that something like that hasn't happened sooner. Because they do this a lot. This is part of their winning strategy. Deny claims. This is how Brian was able to get $10 million. And look, fam, I know y'all can say what you want to say about me. You know, I'm going to say this, man. I know some of y'all going to get mad about what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'll take my chances. I got to call a strike, and a ball, a ball. Brian couldn't have been that good of a person working in the healthcare industry, making $10 million and denying people claims, working in an industry where he knows people are being denied claims when they really need those services, when they really need those procedures, when they really need that operation, they really need that medicine. He knows. He knows this is going on. Yet, he ain't said nothing about it. Brian just been getting paid for the last 20-something years at UnitedHealthare, just like the other executives. So if that's really the reason behind it, because they denied somebody a claim, the insurance companies are taking so much money but refuse to pay up when the time comes. Brian knew this and he willingly played the game to stuff his pockets. So when you tally up the thousands, perhaps millions of people who have suffered or died because of fraudulent denied claims to this one death, I say UnitedHealthcare is way ahead. It's just daylight robbery. And as usual, most of the population can't do much about it. It is blatantly unfair that these CEOs at these healthcare insurance companies are getting paid from money that was earned by hard-working people who can't afford to get sick. Or is this a classic setup to make it appear as if an angry customer has retaliated? If you follow the money, it will tell you that Brian Thompson cashed out on a large chunk of his shares, 18 million to be exact, before the firefighters' fund complaint. That's your starting point. Brian and a number of other executives at UnitedHealthare were being accused of inside trading. That's right, fam. Inside trading. That lawsuit is still open. Yeah, fam, it's active. But I'm not totally convinced. I'm just not. I'm just not totally convinced that that's what it is. However, it is plausible. Think about it. Dude go and cash out on his shares. He leaves hardworking individuals holding an empty bag, a bag that they thought would be suffice to take them to the end of life financially. Some people are saying that, hey, man, people don't need to be saying bad things about the man because, after all, he was more than just a CEO of a healthcare company. He was a father. He was a friend. He was a brother. Now, fam, now. I don't feel nothing. Here's why. There are people who died, many people, many people who have died as a result of being denied benefits from UnitedHealthare. And guess who was at the helm? Ding, 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 ding. You guessed it. Brian Thompson. So now, fam, I don't know how people can just switch it on, switch it off like that. Man, I gotta call a strike and a ball, man. If somebody ain't right, they ain't right. So if whatever happened to him, man, hey, you dig? I still say talk to the wife. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.